Alright, so Lakers have just fired Mike Brown, and I'm on my way to work as this happened, the news. Sorry if this looks kind of awkward, and I know I'm walking to work, but I gotta get these thoughts off my chest before I get to the office. This is definitely some awkward news coming out when I'm on the train and I find out about this. Mike Brown, I agree, the Lakers season has been disappointing somewhat with what we've seen. I think 1-4 start. Chemistry's not there. Steve Nash is not healthy, but there's a lot of problems to this team. In general, like, I'm not even mad how the start has been. I said there was going to be some mediocre play, and I was expecting to see mostly just a lot of thoughts coming out. I just don't get this, man. This has been weird. Because the chemistry was so bad, he kind of deserved this. I said he would probably be fired mid-season if somehow the team was looking mediocre or looking really struggling, and they struggled a lot earlier in terms of just record. So what have you done for me lately? Mike Brown has been ousted. A new coach comes in. I've undergone so many coaching changes among my sports teams. It's been ridiculous. The last 2 years, last 24 months, some of you might remember that coaching changes video I've made, so this is almost nothing new. If it weren't for Ben Howland, who could be fired in about later down the line, who knows what happens among my teams, but way too much coaching turnover the last 2 years. Other fast thoughts, though, yeah, he deserved it. Just not. There's going to be the need. Just needs to be a culture change in the locker room. I think there's been a lot more issues right now with what's been happening with the Lakers because of the just chemistry and kind of taking things for granted. They didn't play many preseason games together, the whole starting five that was expected to be playing. And I think that's also played a factor. We'll see what happens down the line, but I think the Lakers, they just got to change a lot of the culture. The team just doesn't look oriented, and I questioned our depth and bench even beforehand, so I'm not very surprised by this outcome, but there definitely needs to be some changing and some culture change. I think the system Mike Brown was running of the defense, it was a stupid hire in the first place. It was a foolish hire, and the ownership is now eating their words. I mean, he was getting paid. I know money is never a factor with the Lakers, but I hate it when a guy is being paid when he hasn't proven as much. I don't know how many years they bought out to this contract, but it's pretty embarrassing when Mike Brown's being Mike Brown. Obviously, the season can turn around, and I know that the team believes in that because they fired him. It'll be interesting if just Kobe Bryant is just coaching this team indirectly. So that being said, yeah, Lakers just see what happens. Go Lakers as always, but there definitely needs to be some fixing and just culture change in the locker room. Team has to be playing better than what they're doing right now. I admit that season's been a little interesting so far, but NBA itself, it's been hard to follow everything detailed-wise. Those super high expectations that Laker fans have to be a champion every year, at least got to be a little more realistic. I didn't suppose who saw my season preview video knows that I didn't have us right there. So I didn't have us with those kinds of expectations. I just had us as another playoff team, a quality playoff team in the discussion, but I haven't seen anything yet. They got to prove to me, they got to prove to everyone else that they're in this game, because right now they're playing effortless, and they're looking. You can see that, I guess, Kobe Bryant's mad face has gotten more attention than anything else. So we'll see what happens. The new coach, good luck to the new coach as I'm making this. Maybe I'll have an annotation with some fast thoughts. But until then, see you guys later and go Lakers. I don't know what you guys think.